Hello class, we're going to be demonstrating a few little stretches today. One of them being a self quad stretch, a self hamstring stretch, a self PNF quad stretch, a PNF partner quad stretch, as well as a PNF partner calf stretch. First one will be the quad stretch. Okay, you're going to have your athlete. We're going to turn your athlete just to show you. Okay, you're going to have an athlete stabilize on one leg and go ahead and grab the other leg. Go grab this leg by the ankle or the foot. Okay, you're going to have them pull their foot all the way up to their buttocks. Okay, now you want to have the athlete rotate their hips forward, rotate their shoulders back. Okay, and try to keep this leg straight going all the way down to the ground. Okay, you're going to hold that for 30 seconds and then you're going to release it. Okay, now if your athlete is having a tough time doing this, the one thing you can do is go ahead and release that. You're going to have your athlete laying straight, laying on the ground on one side. Okay, the side that they're laying, you're going to have that leg completely straight as they grab the other leg. Okay, same idea here. You want to have the hips rolled forward, shoulders rolled back, and what we don't want is for them to pull this leg too far back to where it rolls all the way forward. Okay, want to keep this straight line here. Hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, that's going to be a self quad stretch. Okay, now for the hamstring. Okay, for the hamstring, what you're going to have your athlete do. Okay, go ahead, turn this way for me. Okay, you're going to have your athlete try to keep their entire leg as straight as possible. Okay, now they're going to roll forward and go as far forward as possible. Okay, then they're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. You're stretching on the back of the hamstring. Okay, the lower back and the hips. Okay, now if the athlete can't go all the way forward, you're going to go as far forward as possible. If they can't go all the way to the ground, best would be the ground. If the ground is too easy, then go ahead and you're going to have your athlete start rolling forward back to get more flexibility in the hamstring area. Now, if your athlete is having a rough time doing this, what you're going to have your athlete do is they're going to get down in a squat type position with one leg forward. Okay, so right here we'll go with this leg forward, as low all the way down. Okay, and they're going to grab that front leg with both hands. Okay, and they're going to go straight up, keeping this leg bent, and flex out that front leg as much as possible. Okay, as much as possible, trying to get the back of the hamstring, and then they'll go ahead and switch and do the other leg. So that's a little bit easier for them. Okay. Now, for a self PNF quad stretch, what you're going to have your athlete do, it's going to look a lot similar like the self static stretch, but what they're going to do is they're going to lay down on one side. Okay, keeping this leg straight at first. They're going to grab this leg and bring it up to their buttocks. Okay, and they're going to take this leg and bring it up to their knee. Okay, this is going to be the resistance. Okay, so they're going to pull back first. Okay, what they're going to do is they're going to push. You want to keep your hips flexed back. Okay, they're going to push on resistance. This leg is going to stop resistance. This is going to cause resistance. This leg is going to push forward for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they're going to go ahead and pull that back, push their belly button forward, keeping that stretch. Okay? Then they'll do it again. Push forward, keep this as resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then relax and bring it back. Okay? And that would be a self PNF quad stretch. Okay? Now for the hamstring, go ahead and come up. Okay? For a partner PNF quad stretch, you're going to have your athlete go ahead and lay down on their stomach. Okay? Now, there's a couple things you got to take into consideration. If the athlete is tight in their quads, you want to start off by taking the leg and getting the leg to the buttocks as close as possible. Once you feel that tension, you want to stop. But you want to get as close as possible. Then you're going to have the athlete push back on you. Go ahead and push back. 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then push back down. Okay? Then you have them push again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you'll push back down. Okay? Now if they're tight, then we'll go ahead and grab from the bottom just above the knee. Okay? You want to make sure that the hips and the belly button stay flat to the ground as much as possible. Then we're going to go ahead and lift. 1, and have them press down as you're lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then relax and lift. Now have them press down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then relax and lift again. Okay? You want to get that compression and then that flexion. Okay? Now, for the PNF partner calf, you're going to have your athlete sit on their butt facing you. Okay? Having their legs as straight as possible. Okay? Go ahead and back up just a little bit for me. Thank you. Okay? Have them as straight as possible. The best is to do it against a wall so that your athlete doesn't get pushed back. But you want to make sure that when you're helping them out, you're not pressing on their toes. You could possibly hurt them. You want to get on the middle of the foot. Have them press against you to start with for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have them relax, and then you press forward. Then have them press back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax, and you press back. So you will do that for 3 or 4 times on 6-second intervals. Okay? Help your athlete up. And thank you for watching the video.